We begin tonight in Oakland's Little Saigon, where a longtime restaurant owner has died just days after a violent incident where one of his employees was beaten near the shop. It is the latest in a string of frightening crimes in that plaza. So we're talking about the best dim sum and pastry. It sits in a strip mall at the corner of East 12th Street and 7th Avenue. It's across from Clinton Park. Our Lauren Tom spoke with the owner's widow and community leaders trying to process this latest assault.
A community tonight mourning the loss of a beloved business owner, but I'm told they've become numb to incidents like this, no matter how violent. But they're hopeful that they can receive some help beyond what the city of Oakland can provide. This dim sum shop in the heart of Oakland's Little Saigon has been a neighborhood fixture for 30 years. Now, its owner is mourning the loss of her husband after a violent incident outside their restaurant.
This store always count on my husband to do the recipe for them. So always come to check how to do the employee doing.
She asked to remain anonymous, but tells us the trouble started last Sunday. She says an unhoused man who's known for causing trouble in the neighborhood began throwing objects at their store, breaking a window and vandalizing their car. An employee went out to confront the man, the husband running closely behind. In those chaotic moments, the husband was stunned by the incident, suffering a heart attack. He later died in the hospital.
It's beyond tragic.
Jennifer Tran, who grew up eating at his restaurant, tells us he was known for speaking up about public safety concerns in his neighborhood.
Not only because it's another business, but the person who attacked the employee is actually a familiar face in the neighborhood for many years. And when I talk to the business owners, they're saying how he's been here. It would sit here and wouldn't bother anyone, but the longer folks like him who have been out here, the more prone they are to episodes, to violent action.
Other neighborhood leaders say it's an issue that may be beyond the city's control, as Oakland has been plagued by budget cuts and leadership changes. Are you surprised to hear about this incident?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
A violent altercation?
Not at all. Just because, like I said, it happens so often, and we become immune to it.
Chin has become a staple of the neighborhood, known for helping businesses like these in the aftermath of a burglary or assault. He tells us the conditions of the city, from trash to crime and homelessness, have become so severe that the city alone can't provide enough resources to effect change.
I hate to say it, but it's out of their hands. So there's no business that's off limits no more. We used to protect these types of landmark businesses, but it's open season over here.
But for the store owner's widow, she's uncertain about her restaurant's future. She hopes her husband can be remembered for his recipes and warmth he brought to his neighborhood.
Every morning during coffee in here, and they talk each other and play each other. That's why they all come here.
Now, Oakland police tell us an arrest has been made in this incident and it remains under investigation. A GoFundMe has been set up to help with some of the costs in the aftermath of this loss.
This is far from the first troubling incident that we've covered at this same plaza. Just 3 doors down from the restaurant is Lucky 7 Cigarettes. And back in October, some thieves smashed through the front of the smoke shop and stole tens of thousands of dollars worth of cigarettes. And that wasn't even the first time that happened to Lucky 7. So since then, the smoke shop's owners and the businesses around them have installed these huge concrete barriers to protect them from ramming vehicles.
They were saying like the weight lifted off their shoulders, and then they said that now he can sleep peacefully at night. We're trying to give them a sense of ease,
Before the barriers were there, the Lucky 7 owners told us they've spent more than $100,000 repairing damage from prior break-ins and adding security gates.